If you've always wanted to make bread but you really don't know where to start, save this video because I'm about to turn you into a badass bread making babe. First of all, we're not starting with sourdough. I don't know about you, but I have way too many things to try and keep alive. I'm not trying to worry about a jar in the refrigerator named Sheila. You know what I'm saying? So today we're starting with the easiest yeast loaf known to man. Now, there's a few things to keep in mind when making bread. The first is your yeast. Make sure that it's not expired. The second thing is kneading your dough. You definitely need to knead your dough long enough, anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes. Kneading forms gluten. Gluten is not your enemy. Knead your dough long enough. The third thing to keep in mind is rise time. Be patient and let your dough rise. We're starting with 3 cups of flour. I've got 2 cups of bread flour in here and 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is 1 teaspoon of salt. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter and a cup of milk here, and I'm just gonna add 2.5 teaspoons of yeast to that. I've got the dough hook set on my stand mixer, but this actually isn't necessary at all. You can mix the ingredients together with a wooden spoon and knead with your hands perfectly fine. You don't actually need any special equipment, but I'm gonna add this to my dough kind of slowly. I've got a nice little dough ball here, so I'm gonna cover it up with a towel and we need to let it rise. And what I do is I preheat my oven a little while beforehand and then I turn it off so it's nice and warm but not too hot, and so I let my bread rise in the oven that way, especially in winter when there's not really a lot of warm places around the house. You can let your bread rise, but your bread needs kind of a warm place to rise. All right, it's been an hour and my bread looks amazing. So now I'm just gonna punch it down and get it out of the bowl. After you roll it out into a rectangle, kind of put the edges in and just fold it up into a log. Kind of pinch it together as best you can and put it into a greased baking dish. We need to cover this back up and let it rise for another hour. All right, we've got a good rise on our bread, but we need to act fast because I can tell the top is going to deflate. I should have done this before I put it on for the second rise. And that's it. My husband cut into it already before I could actually get a good video, but here we are. So get out there, go make some bread. So good.